Apart from Christmas and Easter, I think today's feast day of the Holy Trinity is a very important feast day in our year. Because with the teaching of the Holy Trinity, this is very, very basic to Christian faith. This is Roger from the MSC Mission Office, and this is Mission Alive. We believe in the Holy Trinity, and one priest in the USA who was a good teacher and a good reader said once that when he was a little boy at school, the sisters said to him, "Don't worry about the Trinity, you can't understand that." But he said, you can understand it. You can infinitely understand it, in that you can never understand it fully, of course. Excuse me. But you can understand it more and more and more and more. So let's look a little bit at the Trinity today. And I want to show you some slides, as I often do, to try and help us to think and appreciate more what is the Trinity. So we have one way of representing the Trinity is like that with three circles, and we have the Father, we have the Son, and we have the Spirit. That's pretty straightforward. What I want to say is that we human beings are made in the image and likeness of God. That Trinity, Father, Son and Spirit, we are made in the image of God. And within the life of God, there is love, one for the other. There is unity. There is peace, joy, happiness. And as we know in the book of Genesis, creativity. God created the world, Father, Son and Spirit. The Father spoke a word, and the word was Jesus, and the Spirit moved over the waters, or the void, or the darkness, or different images of it. So it's important for us to know we are made like God, so therefore we are made for love, unity, peace, joy, and to be creative, to share with God in the work of creation. But let's go a little bit further. We're made in the image of God, and therefore we are daughters and sons of God. This is important. I want to say to yourself 10 times a day, I am a daughter of God. I am a son of God. I am a daughter of God. I am a son of God. And therefore we are sisters and brothers. All of us are sisters and brothers on the face of the earth. Doesn't matter what our religion, our race, colour, language, culture, everything. We are sisters and brothers. We'll go a little bit further. We can say of the Father is eternal thought, is consciousness, is mind and intellect, eternal silence, and is the source of all that. Father is the source, the beginning of thought, consciousness, mind, intellect, and eternal silence. The Son is the eternal Word, the expression of God, the revelation of God, the creative word, the pattern of life. The pattern of life. So this is what we celebrate. Part of what we celebrate at Easter time is the pattern of life, which is life, death and life. Jesus lived a life, and he died, and he came to life. Eternal word, expression of God, revelation of God, creative word, pattern of life. The Spirit is the Creator Spirit, the source of life and energy, is the Lord of history, Creator of diversity, the principle of unity. Creator Spirit, source of life and energy, Lord of history, creator of diversity, principle of unity. And for living, we can say and pray, life of God, flow into me. Life of God, flow through me. Energy of God, flow through me. So we are image and likeness of God, Father, Son, Spirit. Now, I want to go back a little bit. And when I... part of that is a way of making the sign of the cross, which is a little bit longer than we normally do. So, if I can just get my slides in line. When we say, and I'll come back to that slide and we'll go through those words, when we say Father, do what you normally do, but hold that while we say those words, eternal thought, etc. Son, and hold that gesture while we say the words for the Son, and for the Spirit we make a gesture like that, slowly moving as the Spirit would move over the earth. All right, we'll go back to that and we'll pray that sign of the cross. Father, eternal thought, consciousness, mind, intellect, eternal silence. Son, eternal word, expression of God, revelation of God, creative word, pattern of life. Spirit, creator spirit, source of life and energy, Lord of history, creator of diversity, principle of unity. Life of God, flow into me. Life of God, flow through me. Energy of God, flow through me. That last part about life, one gesture that really helps is to like this, say, life of God, flow into me. And as you go down towards your heart and your gut, just hold your hand so that God flows into you. Life of God, flow through me. And as you go down, let your hands open and the life of God flows through me. Energy of God, flow through me. And in this way, we can say, it doesn't matter about me. I'm nothing. I'm just the channel through which God works. I'm just like an old rusty pipe that the water flows through. As long as the life of God, the energy of God, flows through to other people. And this is part of our mission. We are sent to proclaim the good news of God, the good news of Jesus Christ. This is part of the good news. Thank you for being with us on mission today.